I'm in the vicinity and someone just told me that the old entertainment centre is right in front of me here. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking to you about the Sydney Entertainment Centre, located at Harbour Street in Sydney, at Darling Harbour, Haymarket, and it was operated and owned by the Sydney Harbour Foreshore Authority, who managed it under a lease.
Now, since July 1979, a transformation has taken place. Paddy's Market was completely demolished and construction began. So, 4 years and $41 million later, Sydney and Australia have the largest covered multi-purpose auditorium in this country.
Now, it was built in 1983 and they held a huge opening ceremony hosted by Mike Walsh and Bert Newton. Many performers were on that night, including people like Marsha Hines, John English, John Denver, Glenn Shorrock. Even Paul Hogan makes an appearance with a comedy sketch.
Where did you get yours from?
I got it from Kamala's parking spot.
And not only did it host musical performances, but also sporting events. In fact, it was home to the Sydney Kings, and lots of other, sports were played there, including netball, and not just sports, but musical theatre, things like even Disney on Ice and the school spectaculars, the Rocker Stedfords. The seating capacity was 13,000.
An entertainment centre that in fact holds 12,000 people. They can have an excellent view and they're finally seated comfortably, and I think that's fantastic.
Once in your life you find someone who turns your heart around. Next thing you know, you're closing down the town. You're missing with you.
The final concerts held at the Entertainment Centre were by Elton John, John Farnham and Cold Chisel. So you can actually find a lot of the clips on YouTube. As well, they had the Billy Thorpe Memorial Concert in 2007. And there's also the Sydney Royal Bicentennial, actually the Royal Bicentennial Concert that was there in 1988, where Princess Diana and Kylie Minogue met backstage. Another interesting feature was David Bowie actually recorded his concert there, and the Glass Spiders tour, I think that was. The Oz for Africa performance was there, and that was like the global equivalent of Live Aid back in 1985. Molly Meldrum hosted that.
Met down by the jet to landing, where the pontoons bump and spray. The others reading standing as the Manly ferry cuts its way to Circular Quay.
Many Australian performers played there, including In Excess, The Angels, Mondo Rock. Yeah, lots of international bands played there, including Billy Joel, Dire Straits, Queen, Elton John, U2, Aerosmith, Bon Jovi. My first concert there was Culture Club all the way back in 1984. Very memorable. Bryan Adams played there, lots and lots of overseas acts, and as well Australian performers did play there. So yeah, it was an interesting, very relevant cultural hub for many Australians, and just the fact that we did have a place where international artists could perform was just fantastic. In a nice setting. It was kind of intimate, wasn't too big. So it actually closed in 2015. So I guess they wanted bigger and better.
State government has been urged to bulldoze the Sydney Entertainment Centre. Business groups say the city's convention facilities are not coping with demand and the site should be redeveloped.
The Entertainment Centre has been an icon since it opened in 1983 and it's hosted some of the biggest acts in the world.
Baby, you can drive my car.
Over the years, millions have enjoyed a night out at a concert or sporting event.
60 seconds remaining.
But there's a new push to knock down the Entertainment Centre and the adjacent car park.
And yeah, it was replaced by the ICC, the International Conference and Convention Centre. So I guess, as I said, they were looking for something bigger and better. And so here I am on Little Pier Street. Dixon Street, Chinatown is to my right. And if I pan across, I can see, there's a new sort of residential kind of building up here. And the Holiday Inn is over there. The markets, Haymarket, Chinatown markets are down there. And this looks very familiar. Memories of the Entertainment Centre for me include, various bands over the years and just a fantastic time of my life. I was in my late teens and early 20s when I, attended most of the concerts there, and yeah, it was just a great place to go. It was central to everything, and it was, not too big where you felt you were kind of close enough to the performers to enjoy it. Whereas some of the other stadiums around today in Sydney, you're just so far away if you don't get great seats. So yeah, the Entertainment Centre has a lot of great memories for me. Even beforehand, when we'd sort of catch up with friends at the McDonald's that was located underneath, or you might go to the little bars that were sort of around there. There was one particular bar where everybody just used to sort of go to, and you'd sort of see people spilling out onto the footpath. So here's a Star Hotel, which is where I feel is the hotel that everybody went to when bands played at the Entertainment Centre. The Entertainment Centre was in Haymarket, yet it was very close to Darling Harbour, and over the years it has changed. Lots of new hotels, things that have been demolished, things that have been created. As you can see in the distance there's the Crown Casino Barangaroo Tower building up there. That's new. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and that way you can kind of see all the other videos that I have been doing about live music and whatever happened to. There are links kind of that you can click on and just enjoy some of my past videos. Cheers.